Hey, Melissa. Peloton revealing its S1 filing, officially catapulting its IPO in motion here with a placeholder of about $500 million for an offering size, although inevitably that number will change as it gets closer to its launch date. Digging into the filing, the financials here, some really interesting stuff. $915 million in revenue for 2019. They break that out in terms of fitness products, subscription, and other. That number, though, that top line number doubling year over year on losses of about $200 million over that time frame. 511,000 connected fitness subscribers in 2019, and they say the average net monthly connected fitness churn is about 0.65% for 2019. They did file with a dual class share structure, 20 votes for Class B shares. Class A gets 1 vote. The banks managing this deal, it's Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan leading this one. Now, reportedly, they're seeking about double the valuation from their latest round, where they were valued at about $4 billion. And so far, they've raised about $1 billion in venture capital. And it's worth noting, in full disclosure, that Comcast and NBC both has a stake in Peloton, the parent company of CNBC. If you recall, Melissa, they confidentially filed in June. This revelation of their filing today means that they have to wait about 15 days before they can officially launch their IPO process in a roadshow, meeting with investors and so forth. They need to wait at least 2 weeks to do that before we can start to see movement there, meetings with investors. And then about 2 weeks later, we could see a listing if that process moves as quickly as possible. But time will tell. Otherwise, still digging through this multi-100-page filing. So we'll let you know if we learn anything else interesting. Back over to you.
Leslie, I wanted to ask you about the key metrics here that they're using. You mentioned, I think, average net monthly connected. Do they have a revenue per user sort of? I mean, I'm just trying to understand, what
the unit economics here.
Yeah.
So we haven't gone through the entirety of the filing to get down to the unit economics yet, but we will dig through it and let you know that exact answer to that question and how much each person pays. But it's worth noting that this company operates as both a hardware company and a software company.
Right.
So if you buy the bike, say for $2,000, you're still paying about $40 each month for that services, that subscription fee on top of that. So it'll be really interesting to see how investors value it from that standpoint.
Unless you're at a gym, the gym pays for it, and you log in.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why I asked the revenue per user.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
All right, Leslie, thank you. I'll let you go through this filing. Leslie Picker at the New York Stock Exchange. What should we make?
I'm a huge Peloton fan.
As am I. As am I.
I know, but when you say that, it's like when you go to Best Buy and you sort of window shop and then you buy it online. That's the same thing when you go to the gym and log on. It's fugazi.
The Peloton is being paid for by the gym.
Planet
I go
Fitness.
there and I log in.
Planet
There's nothing wrong
Fitness.
with that.
Not that Planet Fitness is a good comp, but it trades at 36 times. The stock was a $20 stock 2 years ago, traded up to 80, 69 now. I think Peloton probably has better growth. Listen, you pay about $500 a year for the subscription, and people love the product, and the treadmill is better than the bike.
What is the comp?
So I don't know if we have it. And again, this is another one of these sectors where you're creating, I don't know, fitness as a service. So if I may, and you have a dynamic here where Planet Fitness costs $10 a month. You can do a digital app for 20. It's a lot easier to log into your digital app, even though you would think that there's a much better bargain in the $10 Planet Fitness. I think there's a limit to how much they can grow. So $8 billion from $4 billion last year. That's the real key. Having the metrics to see where their ARPU or our woo, I don't know, workouts, whatever. Bottom line is we still need to see the numbers.